Oh man, this chair is so annoying. I don't know about you guys, but I really need a new chair for VR. Alright. We're going to try a live stream for a change. I don't know how it's going to work out, but give her a shot. My upload speed's horrific, so don't expect much here. It's probably going to be a watch later video. Okay, we're flying in the new Normandy map. Here we'll do a whole bunch of look-arounds. Right here, we'll go over a bunch of things with you guys. Well, the width of this map, according to the ruler, flyable space, about 200 and maybe we'll just say 280 nautical miles. We'll give her a little extra here. 280. Wait, I'll reset that. By 190. Give you some perspective. This is Carl Vincent. And it's not a very big area, but anyway, we'll go into details here. I've set up a bunch of stuff. Here's our target area in Saint Pierre du Mont. I've set up some smoke and some of these things here. Maybe we can find one. Show you guys. Oh, maybe they won't come up. Oh, it's because I'm in ruler. Alright. Oh well. Okay, let's go check out the helicopter. Got Germany one. Sorry about the background there. We're gonna reverse the roles again and be Germany attacking American allies. On the map here. I was showing you guys earlier, or I was telling someone in the helicopter group on DCS Huey. When you pull this up, you can hit K and then it'll just go away, or you could hit Shift and K and keep it up. And you see these little triangles on there. I can mark my current position on here while holding right control and K. And you see that new one just popped up there? That's my actual current position. Alright, if you guys ever get lost, you could do that. It could come in handy. Alright, I'll try to keep rolling with this. Hopefully the video will keep recording. Every time I've streamed before, it's stopped recording early for some weird reason, and I'm wondering because it was doing it on my computer last time. I may have ran out of hard drive space or to buffer, because it had to start saving it because it's so slow to upload on the computer. But we'll go into details later. If you guys want to go over a quick startup here, I'll just reset this to where you normally just jump in a chopper. Well, I put this up to 30 on my flares, and I've set my rockets to 1. I don't know if you guys can see that. I can look way in here. Okay, flares. You just roll up. I've set it on my mouse so I can scroll. We don't have chaff. Okay. And you don't want to arm that yet. It won't really matter. Over here's your rocket pairing. 1 is your best bet. Okay, that shoots 1 rocket from each pod. If you have both pods selected, you can switch it to one or the other. I think here. Oh yeah, down in here, sorry. And that's your armament. Okay, we'll just start this up before I start talking too much. And I have seems to be one sensor's not working in VR right now, which hopefully that won't affect anything. So, okay, we're going to start up the Huey. First thing you want to check. Do you have motion in your cyclic? Right, you can even look at the blades, see the move. Right, if you want, you can even take an external view. Right, take a look at the swash plate and all that kind of stuff. I'm pretty sure that's a proper term. Offhand here. Take a look at your tail rotors. Make sure they're working. Normally you would walk around the airframe, and inspect it visually. All inside, check for fuel leaks. All inside, like in the front, the avionic bay. Make sure it's all tight. Not going to pop open mid-flight. But that's not in this game. Maybe X-Plane's got some weird stuff like that you can do. Well, not weird, but additional things. I've never played it, but I've seen it where you can take the remove before flight things off the wing tips. Or rotor blade tips, I should say. Okay, let's just start this. I keep saying we'll start it. So, usually what I do, we're going to throttle all the way up to get her out of that idle, and then just put her back down. Okay, so she'll be out of like the locked out idle set. When you first start, it'll be completely shut off, and you'll see it open there when you first get in. I've already opened it, so you guys wouldn't see that, but anyway, you guys can even test your collective as well. Okay, so collective is your raising up and down. Okay. Anyway, okay, we'll start hydraulic force trim. Okay. Normally, I would set the rocket pairing and the flares to 30, but I've already done that. Okay, so that's about all you need to do down here. We're going to go up top. Okay, we're going to go set this to AC phase. If you guys can't read that, I can go closer. You should be able to read that now. Okay, main generator, we're going to turn that on. You guys can close that or leave it open. It doesn't matter. Okay, here we're going to go to ESS bus. Okay, AC phase, main generator on, ESS bus on. Okay, good. We're trying to turn the battery on. Okay, normally I'd be over in this view, so I'll just do that now because I'm gonna hear. You're gonna hear the alarm go off, and you guys are gonna want to normally not hear it for too long. Can be somewhat annoying at times, but especially if you don't know what's going on and you're freaking out and you don't know where the button is, it is right here. Right beside your fuel switch. Okay, and that's the next thing you're going to do is turn on your fuel. I normally do a warning panel check at this point. Caution panel, whatever you want to call it. Okay, everything looks good. We're going to start this up. Okay, on the keyboard, it's your home button, and in real life, there's a trigger in behind on the collective somewhere. I've never flown in one in real life. I'm still wondering where it exactly would be, and I'm wishing it was in the game, but for those of you who have bought like high-end cyclic and collective controllers for gaming, you guys could do that. Okay, what I forgot to mention is you're starting up in the gas producer here, right about 40 or anywhere over 40, between 40 and 50. You probably don't want to hold any longer because you're going to use your engine, your startup, like your ignition. And you can cook them. If you do it too much, you'll hear it kind of make a weird noise if you've held your starter too long. So just a reminder, it's between 40 and 50, you'll let go of your starter. Okay, you can do a bunch of these things, turn them on at the same time, but we'll focus on just one by one now. Okay, you got your master here. We're going to turn that on. Okay, that's with your right mouse click. Okay, we're going to now turn on this communication system here. Right click. This communication system here, right click. Okay, you don't really see it, but it's turned on. Down here, we're going to do a left click. Turn that to ADF. Later on, if you guys are going to be using ADF navigation, okay, it'll be in this compass up to synchronize it. We'll get there in a minute. I'm not going to use the ADF heading just in this video. We'll do that in another one. But okay, here I'm going to turn this to TR, which is transmit and receive communications. As far as I know, pretty sure that's what that means. Okay, you can arm your flares and your weapon systems. So I'm just going to leave them armed, but not, or sorry, they're unsafe. Armed is red. Okay, no light, they're not on. Okay, for those of you who have weapons, for right now I only have miniguns, so we're going to leave this down. Okay, miniguns on the bottom, rockets up top. Okay, that's all you got. And if you guys going to jettison rocket pods once you've used them, that would be your switch here. And it won't matter because I don't have. Okay, we're all done down here as far as I'm seeing. Okay, it's a very long startup, so hopefully you guys are still bearing with me here. You can always fast forward later, watch that. Okay, up here I'm going to turn the starter to standby generator. Okay, over here inverter. Once you turn this on, you're going to hear it. Okay, you guys will hear it, trust me. When you switch that on, you'll even hear it when other helicopters are around you. Starting up. Okay, if you guys want your caution lights, okay, you have your red light on the tail is right here. Okay, and your other lights are the red and green flashing one, or they can stay solid. Okay, so we have flashing and solid. Okay, and they can go bright or dim. I'll show you guys an exterior right here. We'll go there real quick. Alright, so that's bright. And then you can dim them to a lower one. They look a lot better dim, in my opinion. And I think what we can do here, we can have them solid or flashing. And there's another light on the tail, which can be pretty bright if you go there. It's kind of almost too bright. So if you guys roll with these lights, maybe keep them on a lower setting. They look a lot cooler, at least in my opinion. Okay, I'm gonna turn that off. The other light I was telling you about is the red light. Okay, it's right above the exhaust. Hey, that light's pretty legit. But let's go back in the chopper here. We don't want to talk about lighting. I'm just going to leave them off because we're in a battle zone. Okay, so up here we have our digital radar altimeter, which I've already turned on, but for this purpose maybe I'll turn it off, because normally it won't be on at this point as you're going through this. And this is totally optional for you guys for console lighting. Okay, it's just gonna be a lot easier, especially if you ever guys are playing at night. You're gonna probably need this for sure. Other than that, you have your dome lighting here. Okay. Okay, green is always best. Remember that. For different reasons. Alright. So, as you get here, normally now you flick this on, you're going to use this left roller on your set knob. Okay, and you're going to scroll up ever so slightly. Ever so slight. There you go. And you'll get the 0. Okay, you guys might click it too quick, and it'll go way up here. Try to get it set. I try to have it right at the 0. Okay. And if you guys want, you can test. Set your limit. Should be about 1,090. Okay, normally at that point your FT light should come on. Or sorry, your low. You'll have your low and high. Okay, that's a lot of stuff I really want to get into. It's going to take a lot of time to talk about. If you guys want, while you're here, you can do a fuel test. Okay, it looks good. I don't have 100% fuel, as you guys can see. You guys ever wondering how much fuel you have? Whoa, oh, that's VR not working on one sensor. Sorry, guys. 20. Okay, the 2 is 20 minutes fuel. 4 is 40. 6, 60. So you got an hour worth of fuel right here. So you go up, hour and 20, hour and 40. You got 2 hours. So basically 2 hours of fuel. This is excessive. Like, literally, no one really got that much. Well, I guess you could if you brought fuel tanks and you'd never use your afterburners with them jets, but that's kind of non-fun, not using your afterburner. Other here, we'll go on to this, is your fire detection system, which people kind of never really talk about. Okay. Other than that, there's a fuel panel switch up here. It's probably hard to read, and I'm not too sure where it is. If you guys are ever on fire and you take a hit, but the fire goes out, there's a fuse. Sorry, I can barely talk right now. Trying to hold my VR so this doesn't fall off my head while I'm looking upside down here. One of these, I can't find it right now offhand, but it'll say fire, something like that. It'll switch this off if this won't go off here. This thing will just be like sitting like that, and you're like, yeah, the fire went out, and it'll just stay on. But maybe this will take it off too, I'm not sure. But there's a fuse up here, you guys can find it later. I don't want to waste 10 minutes trying to read them right now, so I thought I'd mention that in case you guys are wondering. Hopefully we'll get off the ground here at some point for Christmas. Alright, I'm pretty sure we're good. We'll do a quick check before we throttle up. Yeah, all the lighting on, maybe all that's on, no lighting. Good, good. Oh yeah, we got weapons. Yeah, so if you want to manually start that, you can click it here. And we talked about that in the other one, about in behind it, which is, I don't know how you could ever get there without like the VR or maybe a track IR to actually literally move your head and get around that to see this little knob here. To turn on the crosshairs here, which I have it on my HOTUS, which I have an X55, but I'll put that away. Maybe one day I'll show you guys my profile, and maybe you guys might think that's something you might like. Okay, I'm gonna throttle all the way up here, guys, because my governor is on, and I always make sure that's on, and you're gonna cook your engine. Normally you guys have these windows up here as well. Okay, to remove that, it's like a left window and H, as in hotel, and the model of the helicopter we're flying right now. And I'm not too sure what this button is. Some of you guys might need this till you get really used to the chopper. Okay, that's your like your indicators for your anti-torque pedals, and where your cyclic and collective is. Okay, so if you move it all around. But I don't like to see these because it's distracting, and I've always wished they'd go away, and it took me forever to find that out. This one's not very listed. It took me forever to find that. So it's left window and H gets rid of that. Alright, so we're all throttled up here. We're in the green. Hey, we're in the green. We got lots of power. Okay, our oil's good. Fuel pressure, fuel quantity. Okay, all our avionics seem to be working. Okay, in real life, when you would take off, you would most likely, especially if you have a co-pilot, you're gonna physically, like verbally say this. So you're gonna look and make sure it's clear right. Okay, so it's clear right. You're gonna look left, clear left. Okay, they also like to go clear front and clear above. Okay, I'm not too sure why above. I guess maybe you don't want to be flying into air like wires. Okay, you guys take off with the Huey. It's gonna want to spin to the right, so we're gonna put a little left pedal in. Put there. We're gonna slowly pull up on our collective. Okay. At this point, I'm gonna have to probably start pulling back on my cyclic. Okay, so we're gonna have to find our center of balance. Okay, it's what it's all about. Slow inputs. Okay, I'm gonna pull back and pull back on the stick. All right. Hey, don't worry if you start moving around. You guys are not going to be able to kind of hover this slow right here right away. Hey, it's all slow inputs. You guys are going to want to watch your exhaust. Make sure it doesn't go past that red line. Got about 5 foot AGL. Get a climb here. Okay, just get some forward momentum. If you guys are heavy, you can drag it with your skids as well on the ground. Okay, right here, I'm going to start dropping that exhaust a bit. And we'll recenter these pedals, get her lined up. Okay, we should probably pull out of this at about 70 knots, maybe. Maybe go up to 80, I'm not too sure. But probably about 80, and I'm looking like here. Alright. It's nice, easy going cruising speed. And for sure, if you look down here at your exhaust, just way low. You gotta worry about that at all. If you guys are gonna do attack runs, which we're gonna switch here, we're gonna arm those miniguns. And I'm pretty sure, let me pull this up again. We're gonna arm these door gunner. They're already open, so we'll go free fire. Short burst I find is good if you guys want ammo preservation. Okay, and we'll just get rid of that again. So I literally don't want to see it. Yeah. Talk about the map a bit. Oh, VR, don't you act up now. What happened in the other map, I've updated it again. There was actually 20 BTRs in the target area, and that's what was lagging me out last time. Literally, you guys could see the stutters. And sometimes you get a random stutter with the minigun, but these guys are just going to town, finding stuff. I believe this is one of those armored